Ciao Bella! Welcome to Bellauncinettocrafts and another episode of Reading with Bella. Today we are going to finish up Useful and Instructive Poetry by Lewis Carroll with 1, 2, 3 final poems, and then we will move on to the next part of this book. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here a little while, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, know I always appreciate your time. Shall we dive in? The first poem that we are going to read today is called Rules and Regulations. A short direction to avoid dejection by variations in occupations and prolongation of relaxation and combinations of recreations and disputations on the state of the nation. In adaptation to your station by invitations to friends and relations, by evitation of amputation, by permutation in conversation, and deep reflection, you'll avoid dejection. Learn well your grammar and never stammer. Write well and neatly and sing most sweetly. Be enterprising, love early rising. Go walks of 6 miles and have ready quick smiles, with lightsome laughter, soft flowing after. Drink tea, not coffee. Never eat toffee. Eat bread with butter. Once more, don't stutter. Don't waste your money. Abstain from honey. Shut doors behind you. Don't slam them, mind you. Drink beer, not porter. Don't enter the water till to swim you are able. Sit close to the table. Take care of a candle. Shut a door by the handle. Don't push with your shoulder until you are older. Lose not a button. Refuse cold mutton. Starve your canaries. Believe in fairies. If you are able, don't have a stable with any mangers. Be rude to strangers. Moral: behave. The next one is Clara. I gotta take a deep breath before this one because that last one was interesting with all of the short but long sentences. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Clara. Solemnly sighing like one a-dying, the Countess Clara on her pillow lay, along with the pillow white, through the drear, drear night. Her golden ringlets thickly cluster. Woe's me, woe's me! Thus did she sadly say, My punishment is just. What can be juster? Yet I am wretched and in misery. Why hath he left me here alone? Why doth thus he delay his coming? I hear no sound but the fitful drone of the beetle idly humming. I live in woe and hopeless love, and gaze on the lovely moon above. The yellow moon, she looketh down aloft, and through the dark and murky night she sends her whisper soft. With rays of light through the murky night she makes the dark as noon. Oh, would I were a screech owl now, to woo the yellow moon. Through distant lands of pleasantness, a region of despair, I wander on in weariness, and madly tear my hair. Is it not so? Do I not hear his voice? Ah me, my heart, rejoice! Woe, 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 woe! My brain it reels, my heart is all on fire, as curls the smoke from yonder village spire. Alas, oh, no. Sudden she hears a thundering charger's stamp, she hears a horseman's tramp, she hears a vacant tone, still wilder and wilder groan. Ha, 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 ha! Some beer there, who said so? Hey, answer, you base-born churl! 1, 2, 3, 4, I took you for a door, but still you are an earl. Stay, fetch me the bottle, 'tis not empty yet. What, will you fret? I didn't do it, no. I bet you 2 to 3 I win. What's that? Fish up that fish without a fin? Fetch me my walking stick and hat. Who trod upon the collar of my coat? I do not care a groat. Fill, fill, fill the cup. Let's have a sup. Have not I rid the livelong night? Dear me, I cannot stand upright. At the sound of his voice and at his tone, the Lady Clara gave a groan. Thus she said, Oh, oh, what a go! What did he say? I did not understand. The gaiety, the sadness of the land, through the bounding bannocks ever flows, like the red rose? The smoke it curls, the chimney topples near, the stars all quake for fear. Ah me, I make my troublous moan, but he is wilder and wilder grown. His wrath is hot, oh, is it not? I shriek with agony's attack, I scream with sudden pain. I would I were a maniac. I would I were a maniac. I would I were insane. Through the dim darkness of the night she saw a vision bright, an aged monk. Thus he the silence broke, and thus he spoke. Extending forth his shriveled hand, it seemed like a mountain dimly grand, that did before the lady stand. Weep not for him, lady fair, tear not off thy golden hair. Do not scream, and do not faint. Utter not thy loud complaint. He's only swallowed too much beer. He'll not come to any harm. Don't waste time in useless fear, and indulge not in alarm. Go down and let thy guilty husband in. Thus spake the monk. He's only been a-drinking too much gin, and got dead drunk. Moral: woo the yellow moon. All right, this is the final one for useful and instructive poetry. A visitor. Well, if you must know all the facts, I was merely reading a pamphlet. When what should I hear at the door but a knock as soft as a zephyr? I listened and heard it again. So, as loudly as I possibly could call, I shouted, "Don't stand waiting there! Come in! Let me know who you are, sir!" Mild he entered the room with his hat in his hand and his gloves off. A meek, gentle bow he performed, while my anger was rapidly rising. "Who are you?" I angrily cried, with a hand on his heart as he bowed low. In the gentlest of terms he replied, "Your servant." "Sir, pork cheval?" Didn't I just ring the bell? "Here, Tom, Dick, George, Andrew!" I bawled out. "Come here! Show the stranger the door!" My summons they heard, and they did it. Soon to the door he was guided. Once more he turned to me and bowed low, and so, with his hand on his heart, and with all possible meekness, departed. Kind of makes you wonder what he wanted. I don't know. But that is the end of useful and instructive poetry. Next time we see each other for Reading with Bella, I will be reading from Lewis Carroll's poems in the Rectory magazine. So these will be poems that he published in about 1848. So I hope to see you again then, and I look forward to reading more with you. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to put them in the comments below or send me an email. And if you'd like for these videos to be any longer or shorter, I can read more items or fewer items at a time. Just let me know. Be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao, Bella!